Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Recap, covering market moves in indexes, sectors, technology, crypto, currencies, and commodities on Tuesday, November 11th, 2025. Kicking things off, I'm Max Profit. Today's market indexes closed with a mixed performance. The S&P 500 index rose to 6,848.9 with a gain of 15.66 points, marking a very strong positive trend for 3 days. Meanwhile, the Dow 30 index achieved a new all-time high, closing at 47,927.95, up 559.32 points, continuing a robust upward trend. Market breadth today was prominently positive. The S&P 500 had 341 advancing stocks to 152 declining, reflecting a strong upward movement. On the downside, the Nasdaq Composite Index showed strength in advances with 1,637 to 1,406 declines despite an overall drop of 58.86 points. Focusing on total and daily returns, the Dow 30 Index achieved remarkable gains with a week-to-date return of 2% and maintains an impressive 12.65% gain year-to-date. The Nasdaq Composite Index posted the largest year-to-date gain of 21.53%, continuing its strong trend. Healthcare led the performance with a 2.3% rise, closing at 1,755.9. It marked a one-year high and 7 consecutive days of gains. Energy followed with strong upward volatility, closing at 699.92, up 1.2%. Both sectors are in a very strong positive trend. In contrast, the technology sector was the day's lowest performer, down 0.72% at 5,817.90, despite a very strong positive trend. Industrials showed resilience, barely changed, closing at 1,304.65, maintaining a strong positive outlook with consecutive gains. Denmark and Switzerland posted remarkable performances among global markets, with Denmark's iShares ETF rising 2.9% to 111.7, and Switzerland's closing strong at 57.67, up 2.3%. Brazil also stood out, closing at a one-year high at 33.48, reinforcing its positive momentum. Brazil's iShares ETF achieved significant returns, with a week-to-date gain of 3.64% and a year-to-date surge of 48.71%. Belgium's ETF sustained a very strong trend, closing at an all-time high, supported by considerable YTD returns of 32.97%. In the technology sector, Apple made a significant move, closing at 275.25, up 5.82. This new all-time high marks a 2-day rise and builds on a very strong positive trend. Meanwhile, Alphabet ended at 291.74, extending its momentum with a slight rise of 1.15 and achieving its own record close. Amazon also closed up, advancing over 0.28 and continuing its strong upward momentum. Conversely, Meta Platforms fell 4.68, maintaining a very strong negative trend. Lastly, NVIDIA saw a decline of 5.89, despite its ongoing positive trend. The stock showed relatively flat pricing across 3 days.
Checking out crypto, I'm Timothy Satoshi. Bitcoin is currently at 102,516.51, down by 3,462.87. It shows a very strong negative trend. Ethereum trades at 3,423.90, declining by 142.59, heading down for 2 consecutive days with a strong negative trend. BNB stands at 959.47, down by 32.44, also heading down the past 2 days within a mixed negative trend. Solana at 156.46, shows a substantial drop of 10.90 and a very strong negative trend. Dogecoin is priced at 0.1728, falling 0.0090, indicating a very strong negative trend. The crypto scene reveals various returns. Bitcoin, despite its intraday decline, has a year-to-date total return of 9.81%. Ethereum's year-to-date return is 2.81%, with a current downtrend. BNB shows impressive year-to-date returns of 36.87% amidst a mixed negative trend. Solana, facing a strong negative trend, has a negative year-to-date return of 17.14%. Dogecoin also confronts a very strong negative trend with a year-to-date return of negative 45.2%.
For a look at foreign exchange, I'm Victoria Cashmore. The US dollar is showing mixed signals against major currencies today. Against the euro, it is currently down by 0.0031 and is at 0.8631, while against the British pound, it has strengthened slightly to 0.7599. On the other hand, the dollar has advanced to 154.1480 against the Japanese yen, with a strong positive trend. However, it weakened against the Swiss franc, dropping by 0.0068 to 0.8003. Lastly, the dollar broke downward after a recent plateau against the Australian dollar, now at 1.5316.
I'm Max Profit, along with our AI hosts Timothy Satoshi and Victoria Cashmore. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check in weekdays after 9:45 a.m., 12:30 p.m., and 4 p.m. New York time for more market reports, and check in daily for in-depth stock, index, sector, crypto, currency, and commodity coverage. Thanks for watching.